Hey, it's Pupmeister, and today we're going to be looking at how to make an iron farm. I scoured YouTube looking for the best iron farms out there, and there were a lot of good ones, but they had things that were just a pain, like having to cover everything so iron golems don't spawn where you don't want them to and all that kind of stuff. Well, forget that. I found a really great one. It only covers a 5 by 5 foot area, and it doubles as a trading post. So why not do 2 in 1? And this design is inspired by Avomance. Now, if you look in the back, you can kind of see my previous farms. Past the turtle farm there, way at the back, we had our villager breeding farm. That is where my villagers are going to be coming from. Although, if you look over this way, my main village is about 150 blocks away in that direction, so we should be just fine. So let's take a look at what we're going to need for this build. We're going to need 75 blocks, approximately. I think I counted right. We're going to need glowstone or whatever glowing block you would like. 27 walls, 9 fences, 6 ladders, 3 lecterns, and you've got 6 signs, 6 trapdoors, and again, these can be of any kind you want. You're going to need 4 hoppers, 4 chests, 3 beds, 29 glass, because I like to know what's going on in there, 8 steps, or stairs, sorry, and they can be any kind you want, 2 slabs, and a name tag, and of course, 2 water buckets and a lava. Now we're going to need some temporary blocks, so I'm just using dirt there. And that is about it. So let's get started. All right, so we need a 5 by 5 area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're basically going to make 4 of these with 3 spaces in between them. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. And there we go. So there's our 5 by 5 area. And you just want to hop on top. Of course, you know I do everything in survival. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to go 6 up and then drop back down. You can make like a 3 high thing here if that's too high of a drop for you and you don't have the armor and you're taking damage. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And off we go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now the next thing you want to do is just on top, you want to make yourself the floor. So just fill in the 5 by 5 floor. Just like that, except the one in the middle, because that is where we're going to place the glowstone. All right, so what we're going to do now is pick a side, and I think I'm just going to pick this back side here. And what I'm going to do is place glass. What I'm going to do is place this glass around the edge all the way around, and what it is it's just going to be a walkway so that you can go around the farm and access things if you need to. The reason I'm making it glass is so that it is non-spawnable, because of course you don't want mobs or iron golems coming at you or even messing with your farm on the outside. Now you've noticed here, make sure you leave a space right where the post is here, and I'm just going to drop down. This is where you want to put some ladders so you can get up. And leave the bottom one so that mobs cannot climb up. Now we're going to put one more block here and one more block there on the side where you have the ladder. And now you want to drop a couple chests in just like that. All right, so now you want to grab your hoppers here. You want to put one into the side of that chest, and then you want to grab your other two and just place right on there, and then of course on top of that, and then up here, right in between, right in the middle that is, you want to put a hopper going in there, and then going in the side over here, and going in the side over here. So if you look, okay, you've got all these hoppers going into the central one, which goes into this chest, which drains into the hopper and goes into this chest. So you've got two double chests that can be filled with iron. And bringing it all the way across will allow you to collect all the iron that we make. Okay, so right behind this hopper here, you want to take that out and put in a slab on the bottom, just like that. And then you want to put a stair, and then two more blocks, another block there, and another block there. So it should look like that. So the next thing you want to do is bring these blocks to the end and throw some glass on there so that you can look in and see what's going on. Okay, so now we are putting in our lecterns, and we're just going to place them right in there. They have to be transparent and not a full solid workstation, or you could get iron golems potentially spawning on top. So if you're not going to use lecterns, use something that fits that bill. Now we turn around and we're going to put the beds down just like this. You want to make sure, as we're doing here, the pillows are at this end, okay? So the pillows must be at this end. Okay, so now you want to place a step right there, upside down. That will allow this bottom chest to open, okay? And then you want a solid block there, and you want another upside down stair there, because we're going to need this space for the zombie to be able to see, or actually for the villagers to be able to see the zombie and vice versa anyway. Okay, so now we want to come back up here. We want to put more blocks right across like this, all the way to the end. And same on this side, all the way like that. And then over here, that's where you want to put the upside down stairs, just like that. And your very last slab right in between, just like that. Now, just before we bring the villagers in, we want to put an upside down stair there. Two more blocks here. Then you want to get your spruce. Well, I have spruce, but you can use any one you like, and just put those there. Now, of course, comes the tricky part, to get the villagers up here. So I'm going to use those temporary blocks, also known as dirt, and make a staircase that goes down to the ground. Because once it becomes night, the villagers will climb up here on their own to go into bed. So I will get that done, and then I will bring some villagers from way over there, in my case via boat, because it makes sense with all the water here. But you could use a rail or even a boat across land, whatever works for you. Okay, I have made my stairs. Since I'm bringing my villagers from my villager breeding farm over there over to here, I'll probably park the boats right in here, And then when night comes, they'll climb right up these stairs, just like this. They should just do it on their own. Now, before we start, make sure you open at least 2 of these trap doors on the side that you have the stairs, so they will drop in without any issue. Okay, the sun is going down. I have my 3 villagers here. There goes the first one. Come on, guys. You know you want a bed. There you go. And I'm going to follow them up. Make sure there's no problems. There's already a problem, I see. These guys getting off early. Oh, they're going around and going in that way. Okay, that works. That works. Okay. Come on. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to take these out. There we go. And now they are in. Now, I made one small mistake earlier. I put the stair 1 level too high, which is why the villagers walked in from the side, which actually worked for me at the time. However, now it's got to be down. Okay, so what you want to do is place the stair upside down right there, and then a block right there. Okay, so you've got 3 solid blocks on top, and then 2 upside down stairs, and the main one there. Okay, so that's how you want it to be before you bring in the zombie. Now, before we bring the zombie in here, if you want to switch out any of these lecterns because you don't like the trade, for example, that any of these are giving you, you need to put a temporary block all the way across the front here so they can't escape. And then for you to get up nice and easily, you might want to do that. So for example, you can now make sure you don't hit them, of course, but that'll come out. You'll have to come down this way. And to make it easier, you might also want to just make another spot here so that you can access the stuff. See, just like that. Never break this because then they can escape. Always break the one beside it if you need to get it. Okay, then we can close that back up. Why I went the long way around, I don't know. Okay, and then you come back up. So with this open, when you crouch, you should be able to place it back down just like that. Now, if you find he's not switching back, like this guy, you might want to break this and break actually both of these. And that gives them the ability to access these easier. And then you can see Fortune 3. That's pretty decent. You probably want to just build it high like that so they can't get out. If you're going to break the top part off. And now, Fortune 3, I think you'd probably want to keep that one. And you basically just have to go and do the same with all the rest. So I'm just going to put these back. And then once you have all the trades that you want these guys to have, you can place 3 more trapdoors here to finish it off. Now, one more thing before we continue with the second story here. If you want to be able to turn this farm off, because obviously once there's a zombie in there, these guys will be panicking and running around all over the place. So yes, you can still trade with them, but it would be easier if they were just standing there and not panicking, right? So if you want to do that, put a trap door at the bottom of this glass pane right there, okay? And then come around and you want to break this glass, and we're going to put a solid block in there with a lever, okay? So when you do the lever, it moves that trapdoor up and down. So when it's up like that, the zombie can see them, they can see the zombie, and they're all freaking out. When it's down like that, it blocks the view of the zombie, and these guys can relax. And then you can trade. Okay, so this is completely optional. Like I said, you can still trade with them if they're running around. It just makes it a little easier, that's all. Okay, so now we want to create where the golems will spawn and get killed. So you want to put a stair there and a stair there. And then you want to bring a fence across like that and up. Just like that. And then you want to bring a wall all the way around, even right over the hoppers, just like that. And then you want a second level as well, just like that. And you might as well get a temporary block here and shift click to place it. And then you want to go up a couple and put one more level of wall, just like that. Okay? And then we can come down. Now at this point, you want to put the signs on the middle part of the wall, just like that. And then up here, you want to put another sign and then shift click, do it again, and shift click, do it again. Okay, so it should look like that. Now you can grab your lava and throw it right in the top middle here. And these fences will keep it, and these fences will keep it. Okay, it will flow, but it will remain in there. Okay, so this is where they will be coming in, and they'll die. Now, if you want to put a roof on here, which you don't have to, but I think just to keep everything, have no rain or lightning or anything. I mean, none of that's going to affect it anyway, but just to keep it nice like that, you might want to put a roof on. And if you do, of course, you'll want to use slabs because you don't want anything spawning on top like the iron golems. Okay, and if you want to do the roof, again, just move that up like that. There we go. And then we can place the slabs right on top, just like that. And bring that right across. can bring this down. And just like that. There we go. Okay, now you want to take your water buckets and you want to waterlog this part in here, just like that. And then you want to make sure you're just on the outside here when you waterlog this one, or you might find it difficult to get out of here. And just like that. And then everything will flow right into the lava. And that is the second floor. You'll never have to come up here again, so don't worry about making stairs. And then you can just drop down to this level, and that's all done. And last but not least, as it becomes nighttime, obviously, we're gonna have to bring a zombie up here. And we're probably gonna have to do it with some rails. I've got my contraption or my path ready. The zombie will follow me up the stairs just like this. I decided to use some glass just to be safe so that an iron golem doesn't spawn up here while I'm trying to do this. But they're gonna come up here. I'm gonna jump over like that. They're gonna fall in. I'm gonna come over here and just push them in. So that is how, in theory, it's going to work. When that sun goes down shortly, we'll see if that's the case. We'll see you then. All right, the sun is going down, so things should start spawning soon. Let's hope we get some zombies fairly quick and not witches and skeletons and creepers and everything else. I see some spawning already. Nothing around here yet, though. There's a zombie. All right. He's got me. He knows where I am. Let's do this. Let's do this. Well, I didn't see that happening. That sucks. I was originally going to put a block with a power rail and a button on the end there. And if you're going to do it, I highly recommend that. Okay, well, it didn't quite go as smoothly as I had hoped, but I did push them in here. You can see them kind of panicking in there. So if we don't want this guy despawning for sure, because in 1.16 zombies did not despawn when in carts. However, in 1.17 that kind of changed again. So we're just going to name him. We're naming him Subscribe. Oh, look, see, we got a guy. We do have a iron golem dying. So this is good. Okay, so now that he's in there, we can wall it up because we'll never have to go in there again. We'll take all this stuff down. And don't forget the dirt stairs on the other side that we used to get to the roof. Take those down as well. Alright, so we're up here, and we can see another iron golem meeting his doom, right there. So let's see how many we've gotten so far. 24 iron ingots and 5 poppies. That's not bad, because we really haven't been operating too long. So there we go. That is our iron farm and trading post. So I hope you enjoyed it. And there goes another one. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day. And don't forget to subscribe, just like Mr. Zombie. Bye for now.